Hello, and I am going to show you today how to swaddle your baby. I'm going to use a couple different products and explain each one as I'm doing it. And I've got my adorable baby model over here. Now he is a little over 4 months, so we're nearing the end of our swaddling stage. He can't roll yet, so he can still be swaddled. There's a bit of differences about this. I'm not a doctor. But the AP says you can stop around 8 weeks, but he loves being swaddled and it really helps him sleep at night. So I'm going to display it, and then I'm going to show you the swaddle transition that we will be using once he does begin rolling. And also because he's a little bit older, keep in mind that he's probably going to be a bit more cooperative than a newborn baby. He might wiggle a bit more, but he's also very vocal, so if he has anything to say, he'll be sure to let you know. The first thing I'm going to show you is the Woombi, which is a very easy zip swaddle. If your baby is a mini Hercules, like some babies that will just kick out of their Velcro or their blanket swaddles, this is a great product. I say Hercules, a lot of them say baby Houdinis. I don't know why, because there's nothing magical about a very strong baby that can just kick themselves out of a swaddle. So this is the box for the next size up Woombi. So as you can see, the baby looks very snug in there, and he tends to sleep very well in the Woombi. So this is this 3 to 6 month size. We're not going to this just because every time you use a new product like this, your baby has to get used to it. So we don't want to get our baby used to this and then he starts rolling. We have to get him used to something else. But for a couple weeks there until he outgrew the smaller size, right now we'll probably just give this away or something, until he outgrew the smaller size, we used that. That goes from 5 until 13 pounds, and he is almost 15 pounds, so he's gonna not fit in this, but I'll show you the smaller size out of the package. So this is the small size Woombi. And this is the original manufacturer. That box I showed you is the new product. So, and here is the small size Woombi. And here is the big size baby, who will not fit in the Woombi, at least dips. Maybe he'll, let me put him in it just a little bit. So see, it's really easy. And it's for arms down swaddle. Yes, what are we doing? And so yeah, he won't fit. But you can just see how if he did fit, you just zip him in. And then he would stay in like the little peanut on the box, zipped all the way up. And for younger babies who still need the arms in swaddle because they will kick out, that is a really great product. Now, if your baby won't kick out, one of the most common products is the Swaddle Me Velcro. And I mean, these come in all different brands, but the Swaddle Me is the most common brand. And one thing I want to be sure to mention is keep up with these products once you wash them. So what I mean by that is there's this product, which is the large Swaddle Me, and then this, and they came together in a 2-pack. But this one got really small when I washed it. So I have to be careful that if I use this one, he's more likely to get out of it. And he's already starting to break out of the large one, which goes up to 17 pounds. Last night I came in and he had an arm free, but because he's sleep trained, he handled it. And he didn't carry on or make a fuss, and he still was in his crib happily cooing until his designated wake time. So as you can see, as you can now see, I've spread out the Swaddle Me, and it has this with, it has a little hole in here. People don't know what that's for. That's so you can put them in the car seat, and the car seat buckle will go right through there. And so you take the baby, and you put him with the shoulders meeting the top. You put his legs up in here. Yes, he likes being swaddled. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And then you put this up his chest. And then you put his arm down. Again, this is still an arms in. Swaddle, he's so silly. You put it over the baby. And then you tuck it over his other shoulder. Yes. Oh, he has his arm up there because he's a little Hercules that can break out. So you might need to do this 2 hands. Put him in. Cross it over. Oh my goodness, who's the silliest bug? And then you cross the tabs over his chest. And he's now swaddled. And you can see that he is a little swaddle me baby. His arms can move inside the swaddle, but he shouldn't be able to get out. And so that's the Swaddle Me Velcro Swaddle. And again, these came in a 2-pack with 2 that are the same size. You're free! And most babies like some kind of snugness or restriction like this at night. But you can also do this for naps. Right now we're using the Swaddle Transition for our nap time so that we can eventually use it at nighttime and he'll be used to it. Because again, babies need to get used to this product. I'm going to do a different demo completely on the double swaddle, which is what we do at night. We use this Velcro, the Swaddle Me Velcro Swaddle with a receiving blanket, just a regular receiving blanket folded into a triangle. So you can click the link for that video. So now we got a little wiggly baby, and I just changed his diaper, and it's time for a nap. The 4th one we're going to show before we put him in his nap time swaddle. Yes, see, he loves being swaddled, and he just loves life. He's getting used to life on the outside. So this actually on the floor is a blanket swaddle. So it's got 4 corners. It was actually free from the Amazon baby box because I did those 3 things. I had $100 purchased off the registry, made a registry, and maybe there's something else. Joined Prime, I think. And you can join it with a 30-day free membership. And so they sent me this free blanket as well as a couple other things. And this is a really nice, really tight swaddle blanket. It has instruction tabs on it if you don't know how to swaddle. But this folds down, and you put the baby up by the top where his shoulders are. Meet the shoulders with the top of the blanket. And you fold this down. Doesn't always talk to you. Well, what I didn't do actually is he has to have it folded a bit more. It has to be a pretty deep fold because it's a pretty big blanket, which is great because a lot of the smaller receiving blankets I could swaddle him in when he was smaller don't work anymore. And so he's had a little spit up. And so then we take this far corner and we fold it at his shoulder. We put his arm down and we fold it from his shoulder across his chest and then tuck it under his hip. See? There. Up. Go away, Swaddle me. Yes, silly boy. Then we cross this one over across his shoulder. That was where the bottom was. Last but not least, we take this last tab, we fold it over him, make sure he's nice and snug little bug. Then if you want to lift him, that helps. And you can see that he is now snugly swaddled in the swaddle blanket. And so he's got the 3 corners all wrapped in. And your average baby who isn't a super strong Hercules will be able to sleep in this. Now he might break out a bit quickly because he's got muscles. He already does a lot of tummy time and he's got arm muscles, but you can see it goes across his chest, across his shoulders. And I'm actually going to unfold him for the last product. Now what we have him in right now for naps, and And also, I'm not a professional. I'm very good at swaddling because I've done a lot of practice. That's right, bud. But I didn't do it extremely, extremely tight. If you were going to put him in for a nap, you might want to do it a little bit tighter, or bedtime. And again, the smaller they are, the easier, or the more likely they are to stay swaddled. The more tummy time you do, the more they build up their muscles. It's hard to keep them in. So the last product I'm going to show you is called the Zippity Zip. It's a swaddle transition. It's safe for them to use up until 2 years. So if you put them in this right from swaddling, you don't need another product. Once they're used to this product, I mean, you can do nothing. It might be a little tougher at first to have just complete freedom like this, like complete freedom. Yes. So you might want some kind of transitional product if they love being swaddled. If they don't love being swaddled, that's a different ballgame. But if they love being swaddled, what we're doing right now is we are using the Zippity Zip. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, it is a great product. So this is a small Zippity Zip. I believe that goes for 12 to 19 pounds. So he's right in the range. And so here's our Zippity Zip. And it's like a little star, as you can see. He is my little star. Oh, he's got my sweater. You won't be able to as easily in the Zippity Zip. So, again, match up the neck with the collar. And then you put the legs in, so it's a really easy one from the Woombi. If you stick with the Woombi and don't do the Velcro swaddle, see, he's already starting to calm down because he realizes that this product means nap time has come. And it actually is his nap time, so that's why I wanted to end with this product. So he's in here, and then you zip him up. Oh, you got a leg out. Yep, he's a wiggler. And then you zip him up, and you can see it has this zipper protector on the top. You fold in the zipper, and he is good to go. And he can move, and if he wants, he can roll. So that's actually a really nice feature of the Zippity Zip. If he wants to roll, he can't roll on his own yet, but as you can see, he actually can roll with some help. He can roll from tummy to back, but I'm just helping him out. So now he's good to go. He's in the Zippity Zip. Yes, he's in the Zippity Zip. And that's the product name, and you can purchase it from the link below. And he's ready for his nap. And he has this bit of resistance in the arm so that if he startles himself, the blanket catches his arm. So it's just a lot, don't eat my sweater, it's a lot easier to put him in something like this that, again, he can grow with. And as he gets bigger, they have more and more sizes for actually up to 5 years, but it's just kind of more of a pajama product then. But up to 2 years, they have a product that's just like this. He can sleep in until you put him in a toddler bed. And once we have the naps down and he shows that he is really good to use, something like this full time, we'll put him in at nights. And that is the swaddle demo. And thank you so much for stopping by.